Hey all, welcome back. Got a little bit of a night shift going on here. I'm on plan C, plan number 3 or 2. I don't know. It's Sunday night. I'm just kind of grasping at straws. We got an event coming up here this week. I need to get off too, because if any of you that have been watching any of these videos, you've probably heard this beat out old Toynator power steering pump whining and screaming like a bandit. I mean, like a bandit. I mean, I can pick it up. It drives me nuts. So I think I've got a solution. We're going to find out if it's going to work. I'm really hoping so, because we've got an air issue going on, and it's happening in the reservoir. So let's get to it. I just fired this thing up because I want you guys to hear that it is pretty quiet. I mean, it's not 100% quiet like a church mouse, but it's quiet. And it won't make noise until this steering fluid gets completely aerated. My hopeful solution comes in the form of this Radial Dynamics power steering reservoir. You can go on their website and click the links and listen to the video, the science behind it. I'm hoping that science applies to my situation. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to try to reuse the power steering bracket, or reservoir bracket that's already in the truck. It came with the truck when I got it, and I'm going to see if I can salvage it, because I'm going to see if I can also salvage the reservoir itself, the old one, use it as an overflow for this thing. So, but instead of me rambling, let's get into it. All right, I'm going to try to suck as much of this stuff, this old fluid, out of here as possible, because I want to minimize the mess. Not too much. All right. Just going to get this thing off. Okay, now I got to get this line off the reservoir. Smart feller wouldn't have taken those bolts out quite yet, so I'm going to put them back in. Then I'll break these loose. What is crazy to me about this rig is how reliable it has been, considering what it actually is and the shape that it's in, and how some of the stuff is just, it's there, but it's on its last, it should be on its last legs, absolute last legs. But I'll be honest, guys, it's never left me stranded. Don't have it fully disconnected, or I don't have this reservoir fully drained. We're gonna live life on the edge like we always do around here. On the edge. I'm gonna try to put this underneath. Come on now, get in there. All right, there we go. Try to minimize the mess. Can't really tell me exactly what it is. It might just be more reflection than anything. Shadows. No, it's not. It's not. All right, I'll set that guy off to the side for now. I'll pull this out of the way so I don't make a mess on the floor. Now what I'm thinking, guys, fellers and fellettes, is we're gonna locate this baby right in here. I'm gonna try to utilize this bracket, but just make some brackets to add to it. So I'm thinking out loud here, guys. I think what we'll do is I'm gonna crack the line loose on the pump itself. Holy smokes. Okay, there we go. All right, that should just give us hopefully a little bit of freedom to move this thing around and see what I can actually get out of this hose for, oh yeah, I think we'll be able to do that. Be able to rotate it on around. You just want to get this thing to go on there like so, but I don't want to kink this hose. Worst case scenario, we'll get a new hose for down in here. Okay, just gonna lightly thread this stuff on just to get an idea of whether I can make this current location work bracket work? Oh, I think so. I think so. The -6 and -10 lines are connecting right fine. I'm thinking kind of right in there, guys and gals. If there are any gals watching. Okay, you guys, if you can bear with me, I got a GoPro that had a hiccup this evening. Lost a bunch of video footage from this weekend. And so I'm just having a hard time trusting right now. And I'm up against a deadline. So let me see. I got this rip. There's a ridge. There's a ridge on this. There's going to be a clamp here and a clamp there. So my thought is just want to mock this up. So that ridge will line up to be about, well, I'm going to go an inch below. And then I got an 1.5 inches. I'm just talking out loud to myself, guys. 1.5 inches, 2.5 inches. I'm going to make a plate, simple plate. That bolt pattern, whatever that exactly is. So we got bolt, make a plate. What is this? And then, yeah, 7. Yep. We're just going to make a 7/16. 0.4 inch hole. Got that? They're really rough notes. You'll see. It'll be like that. Well, I didn't go in. It's not the following day. This is JP informed me that she didn't have anything for this miscellaneous Monday. So this miscellaneous Monday isn't going to be uploaded at midnight like it normally is. So we're just going to go to plan B here and just keep on working. But I do have some brackets made, mocked up. Well, that's a junk nut. Let's try this nut, see if it's not junk. We're going to keep on working at this Toyota. Plus, I definitely still have to have it done no matter what. So you can see, we've got the pump. We've got this bracket right here, cut out on the table. Now I'm just want to put this thing together on just mock it up, and then we'll tack it. Get this baby tight. Just gonna walk these down evenly, otherwise they'll bind up and probably screw up, and I could screw up the threads on the aluminum, which I don't want to do. I see we got a little bit of a gap. I'm glad I went with 2 of these brackets from PSC, sold through Radial Dynamics. Just gives a lot more. It's going to give it a lot more leverage against gravity, shocks, shocking loads, shocking times. Now if I can just get this bracket in here come loose enough, you should be able to get her to slide on over. Oh, that's what's going on. We got tight hardware. Making contact, folks. Okay, there we go. Got her in here. Let's get it tacked up, and then go mount this baby. Okay. Let's see. Make sure she's gonna fit. Yeah, got a couple of wires to move around here, but definitely appears that she's going to fit. We'll rotate this around. Okay, that seems to work. All right. No kinks on our hoses.
they all fit right. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna weld this baby up. Okay, now I just got to get this baby installed for good, and we'll be one step closer to, oh man, everything's tight. But right now, this is an O-ring boss, so we're just gonna go easy on it, so we don't want to over tighten these things. Otherwise, there's no point. Just want to get it tight enough that it's a little snug, and that's about it. So now that I got the O-ring boss, now I can tighten this JIC or AN, whatever you may want to call it. This -10 line. Now we'll go back after this little -6 line. Well, I was thinking about installing, I gotta have a reservoir for an overflow can, and I was thinking about installing it right here, cutting this fitting off. Well, even if you do cut that off, I'm still above the hood when you eyeball across. And then I started looking, so I was thinking, where can I put it? Maybe back here. Kind of hard to get a clean mount. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a simple bracket that'll bolt onto this booster, bolt onto this bracket. So then I can just run my vent from here to this -6. And I can put a cap on the bottom here when I run into town tomorrow. And at that point, I'll be able to call it a wrap as far as the installation goes. Then the next thing will be testing. So if you want to find out how well it really, really works, tune in. Hang tight, tune in, it'll be soon. Okay, I got this bracket made. Now it's just time to install it. I'm keeping up with my unpainted theme on Toynator. I do have a little satin clear coat over top of it, just to keep her from going orange right away. Anyway, and hopefully for, almost indefinitely. No, in case you're wondering about what this thing might happen to have for a master cylinder on it. Master cylinder's off an 80 series Land Cruiser with disc brakes. Why? It's because this thing has disc brakes in the back. I think it's some sort of geometric brake caliper or something like that, from what I can tell. They work enough. When I first bought this thing, the rear brakes didn't work very well at all. They still had a 4-cylinder Toyota pickup master cylinder in it, 4Runner master cylinders meant for drum brakes. That wasn't panning out. There's one thing I do like. It's the ability to stop after I've gotten going. Not something I want to give up. Okay, well, I got this mounted up on that 11 gauge plate that I made. Now the next step is to get this breather line vented to this reservoir, the old reservoir right here. I'm gonna end up having to go and get some fittings tomorrow to make this happen, but I bet it's gonna be a whole lot quieter. So like that, it'll be the next day and we're back at it. Well, I decided to get in, going to town. I grabbed the -10 cap, which I got threaded on. I've got an adapter fitting here, JIC 6 to 1/8 inch pipe thread, which will receive this quick connect fitting. Oh, gotta turn it around the right way. There we
go. Right, not tight, as they say in the plumbing world when it comes to pipe fittings, pipe thread, taper. Just gonna snug that up. All right, good there. Now it's just time to fit this hose in there. Get this baby off and fit it in. There we go. Push lock fittings. We'll end up having to put a little bit of a vent on this container because this reservoir is a vent, and I don't think there's enough volume for vent needed on this reservoir. So here's our final product, our final setup, at least for now. So assuming all of this works, so we got the Radial Dynamics reservoir with a -6, -10, inline, outline, and then from the vented cap to to the old reservoir via quick connect fittings to an adapter, 1/8" pipe adapter to a JIC6, and then a JIC10 cap on the bottom.
All right, if you like this, please smash the like button, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and hold tight to see how well this thing works. My answer is I don't really honestly know at this point, but we're gonna hopefully find out this coming week when we take it out for its first run after we've gotten that thing obviously plumbed up. So hold tight, hold tight, hold tight if you want to find out how it works. So until the next time, adventure on, and we'll catch you later.